All right, guys, I am back and I'm just going to, I know we're going to be starting to make cards and everything like that, but I have my pile of scraps that were just like taken down and, you know, sized out and whatever. So I'm going to show you what I do with the scraps nowadays. I just take a piece of, this is cardstock, but it's also like parchment color. And I really like the way it goes on the back of things, or like the backing of things. So I don't remember the brand name, but I get it at Office Depot, and it's in like a big pack, like 500 sheets for like $17.99, I think. So this is how I do it. Other people do it other ways. It literally is a collage sheet. You'll find lots and lots and lots of videos on how to do them. They're all great. And this is just how I prefer to do it. So, and I think I've done it a few times on camera, but, I don't really remember for sure, if I'm being honest. And, I will end up doing this with those, misprints that I showed you in yesterday's video. I'll end up doing, similar. I don't know that we would use all of them for this one, but, yeah, so I just take the bigger pieces and I do it in all four corners. And then, then I just start filling in with the smaller pieces that I have. And then if I get to the point where I just need something different, then I do that. So yeah, I don't do a whole lot different, I think, than a lot of people, but yeah, anyhow. And then I usually put like a focal point once we cut it down. So yeah, hope you guys are all doing well. I think you will be seeing this on Saturday. So Grace and I, I'm recording this real quick before she gets home from school on Friday, and her and I are going to go out and we're going to go door dashing, because her and I really enjoy it because we get to giggle and laugh, and she helps me find the places, and yeah, it's a fun time for her and I. So money wise, I don't know, I can't say 100% that I don't know that it's financially worth it right now per se. I mean, yeah, I mean it could be worse. Like my dad said, at least you're not out at the bar, right? Well, yeah, there's that. I'm not a bar goer anyways, so that probably, I mean, that's just not my scene. I've never really enjoyed that kind of thing, but it's not like, you know, it's not like I wouldn't go if I was invited. I just, to like make plans and do that on my own, that's really just not my thing. So, yeah, anyways, so yeah, at least we're out having fun on a Friday night. And not really getting into trouble, and we are making a little bit of money when we're doing it. So yeah. Okay, now I usually also kind of maybe pull in some of my other scraps, like I might take some of this old book page that I have, and I'll put it like right here. So yeah, it really is just a really great way to use up any kind of scrap that kind of goes with whatever project you're working on. So yeah, we'll work on this, and then I'll probably, like I said, I'll probably splice a couple of these together because I'll probably finish the video in the morning. So, but while we're here, yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. I obviously have no idea how the day that I'm filming is going, or the day after, I guess Saturday, I have no idea. That'll probably be for the second part of the video. Let's see if we got some more. Oh, I can put that there. So yeah, I'm getting really excited for this one to be done. I have decided that I'm going to go ahead and we're going to use some washi tape, probably my Tim Holtz. I want to reinforce a couple of the pockets, and I'll show you when I get there. It'll probably be Sunday's video, because Sunday's video will probably be a little bit longer than what you're used to. Okay, I don't like black on black there, so... And I don't really like it there. Okay, so maybe we tear it down just a little bit more. Put that there, and then put... Oh, maybe this... there. Sure, that works. I find sometimes too, if you're just if you just put stuff down, it eventually works out exactly what you were thinking. Like once you cut it down, I mean, they get so different anyways that, yeah, all the time you spend kind of picking and choosing really ends up for naught. So if you're just like keeping your mind open to it, then it goes a little bit faster. I need something else right there. Okay. And I think we're gonna use quite a bit of lace on the edges of the cards. Oh, that wasn't the direction I was gonna go with that, but oh well. Or was it? And I'm just not remembering. Okay, let's see. What can we put there? One of these. And it looks like we can do several sheets of this. And it doesn't necessarily mean that we're using it in the journal. I mean, we can. It doesn't necessarily mean that we have to either. Okay, let's pull out another one. We'll just see how far we get on the second one. Can't remember now if I told you guys that I went to my first training appointment yesterday, like for the gym. That was interesting. I mean, it kind of helped because the trainers, I mean, not cute, like traditionally cute, but I mean, he was cute and he was really sweet. So that helped. But he's really young and adorable, more so because he was just talking about his wife and like how they just moved up here, and it was pretty cute. Not gonna lie, it was pretty adorable. I love it when there's like young love. One of the things that came to my mind the other day was like every day somebody is getting their first, right? Like their first love, their first kiss, their first job, their first something. And just how amazing this world really is about that. You know? That they're like, no matter what, you're getting a first something, right? Like every day, if you're out there, you're getting a new experience. Like, and no 2 days are ever alike, right? Or maybe they are for some, but I think that's cool. Just very cool, I think, to just think about all the possibilities that happens in and around our lives and how just like interconnected we are. Sometimes these I just kind of glue on haphazardly too, and then they just kind of seem to fill themselves in with pieces. So, oh no, I have to tell you about something that happened here. Some of Gracie's classmates were in a really bad accident this week. It was really sad. They're gonna be okay, but it's gonna be a really long road. I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday night. They were headed home from volleyball practice, and they were going a little too fast, and the girl lost control and rolled into a ditch. But what made it even worse is the girls didn't have their seatbelts on, so they were both ejected. One of them is at the children's hospital, and then the other one was released to go home, but she's still pretty, like, she's got a long road ahead of her. The one that's in children's hospital had like a ruptured spleen, crushed pelvis, all kinds of different stuff because she got trapped underneath the car. Boy, isn't that a mama's worst nightmare, huh? Oh. I literally, I think that is like my biggest fear in this world is something happening to my babies. Like, you do whatever you want to me, but boy, you don't mess with my babies. Yeah. I'm sure most moms are like that, but yeah, no, thank you. All right, it looks like we've got more of these than we do the other ones. So what we might do is I've got some of this too, but see, it printed fine here, but these photos, for whatever reason, it's not, when it came down through these, it just kind of stopped working. So I'm just going to take them here and we're just going to start adding them all around. Yeah, I transitioned very weirdly there, didn't I? But yeah, that is my worst nightmare. Especially living where we do, because there's, I mean, when the kids travel at night, I mean, there's deer, there's all kinds of things. Not just like, you know, obviously humans scare me driving around my babies, but I mean, out here, I mean, there's ditches, there's a couple of ditches that if the kids went into it on an icy road, I mean, we wouldn't find them. Especially if it was like a deep snow. Especially Bo likes to go like driving at night over by one of the lakes here. And oh my goodness, that scares the tar out of me. I mean, I don't stop him, obviously, because, you know, I mean, he is 20. So anyways, yeah, that going down in that could, yeah, like that's, yeah. Lightly put, I mean, it would kill him for sure. And if he was alive by the time he hit the water, I mean, I'm that mom, right? That always worries. Everybody always tells me stop borrowing trouble, which, I mean, I don't disagree with them, but boy, I'm kind of liking that. It's kind of pretty, huh? See if we've got like a light one. Some of this. Okay, that'll work. All right, I think I'll finish up this one and then maybe work on one more off camera. Because I think I hear Gracie pulling up the driveway. And I'd like to get out and dash before it gets too late. Let's see if we have a thicker music again. That one would look pretty, I bet. I'll put that right there. Yep, I hear her little car pulling up. I am pretty blessed that those two like to hang with me as much as they do. I don't know why, but I don't know why they like to hang with me, but I'll take it because I do really like my kids. I mean, if you had asked me like 5 years ago when they were fighting all the time with each other, probably not as much, but no, I'm kidding. No, I do like hanging with my kids too. Okay, let's look for some black. That is one thing I find is that I do end up using a ton of book pages when I'm gluing these down. Okay, so just this right here. Maybe we'll do no. Until the black ink's coming off. Girl's always a mess, isn't she? Oh well. Yep, she just came in the door. All right, as we're laying down our last piece here. Perfect timing. Okay. All right, so we will call that for this portion of the video. And then when I come back, these will be dry. And so maybe we'll cut them down. Maybe work on a little bit something else. All right, guys, see you in a bit. All right, guys, I am back to hopefully finish up the second half of this little video we got going on so I can get it loaded so you can see it for the day. So one of the things, I'm going to make another sheet like this. I just randomly stamped some stuff. I forget sometimes that we can do that. So I'm using Orange Blossom Archival ink. And this is that parchment cardstock. And actually, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back because I was going to, I couldn't find a link to this paper online. So I'm going to show you like the SKU number and tell you where I got it. So hold on really quick. Okay, so I just now realized on this is like the packaging part. I think probably if you go to astrobright.com, it might tell you, but then here's the SKU number or like item number. And then that's what it is Astrobright cardstock. It's multi-purpose. It's 65-pound heavy cardstock in parchment color. So yeah. So back to this really quick. So what I like to do is just kind of stamp around and just kind of put it, I put like this big one on first to kind of give me some room to work and move around and whatever. And it's kind of messy stamping, and I'm not like overly concerned on whether there's lighter or darker or whatever. Just kind of one of those things. One of those techniques that I forget about all the time, but that has really cool results in the end. And I don't really care if stamps overlap because it's the same kind of concept as, oh, and that one's a little off, but that's okay. It has really cool effects, even if there's like blank spots. So yeah, I just stamp around. And then I'll add some in here. Add some into the music. Maybe some over here. And I'll take a few of my other word stamps. The only thing I do make sure is that I'm stamping right side up, like I was about to not do. I wish I hadn't misused these stamps so much because now they're all kind of like wrinkly. I've not been able to find like another set anywhere, so that's kind of disheartening, but okay. Take this one, go in here. And you know what, I have seen over the years a lot of people use this technique. So I by far am not the original person of this at all. I haven't seen too many people using this technique of late, but that doesn't mean that people don't still do that. Okay, so see, it's all stamped randomly, and it'll look really cool once we start decorating. So I ended up with 4 sheets of these and 2 of these. So we'll cut them down into our sizes and see how far we get with that. Let me pull the cutter over, because I think we're at 20 minutes on the other portion, and we've probably done about 5 minutes now. So, okay. So there's this one and my piece of paper here. Let's do cards out of this. So 3 1/4. Actually, let's do this sizing first. 7 3/4. We'll take that off first. And then we can maybe use that like to edge a page or something. And then let's see, we have 3 1/4 now for that one. Okay, let's do all 4 of those in this one, okay? And actually I just need 3, right? Because we already have one in that other pocket that we cut down yesterday. Okay. Okay, we'll save that and maybe we'll put that somewhere. Okay, so that takes care of this one. Now let's maybe, because we can get the next ones, but I was thinking we do opposite. So let's do the 4 1/2 ones. So let's cut this one at the 7 3/4. Okay, and we'll do 4 1/2. And we need 3 of those, so. Okay, so 1 more of that. Almost forgetting where I was in the process, huh? Okay. Yeah, 4 1/2, right? Okay, we need 1 more of those. Okay. So we've got these cut and these cut. Let's see what we can do for these because we need 2 of those. So let's just keep cutting. So 4 1/2. So more of those. Okay. Okay, so then these cards are done. Okay, so then we need those. All right, so 7 3/4. And then 3 3/4. 3 of those. And that one's just about right. Okay. So that takes care of those cards. Let's see, 4 3/4, and we need 2 of those. Why do we only need 2? Oh, because those are the top loading. Okay. All right, so, or side loading. I can't remember which one is which at this point, but we'll figure it out in a minute. Okay, so then we'll do 4 3/4. Okay, like so. And then we don't have too many scraps left, huh? Be enough to make some whale tail punch out of or something to that effect. Okay, and then I think the only thing that we're going to end up getting done now, and let me pull the book over, is I'm going to round all the corners to the cards, and I'm going to go ahead and pull these out that we already have cut, and we'll figure out something different to do with those pockets as far as we might stamp them. We might do something. I don't know. Okay, but we're going to, the tags, these tall ones here, no. Did I not cut those? Oh, no. I didn't cut any of the tags, did I? I just did those. Okay. All right, so let's just sort our piles really quick here. Okay. These. Okay. Okay, so then we're going to need a couple more, but we'll do something different with the tags here. Let's go ahead and cut them though. Let's see. I don't know what we'll do different, but we'll do something that's cohesive to the rest of them. So 2 1/4, right? That was that one, right? 2 1/4. Oh no, Nope, this one says 2.5. Okay, I'm going to go at 2.5, and if we need to trim down more later, we certainly can do that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, did I take off that end? Oh my goodness, I can't even think straight there for a second. Yeah, okay. All right, so these are all the things. We'll figure out what, we'll cut these into tag shape in just a little bit. These right here in this video, I'm going to go ahead and round out all my corners, and then we can ink them and decorate them in the next video. In altered books, I have found that rounded corners usually go into the pockets better. I'm almost wondering if I have enough to just cut to make it cohesive all the way through the book, but I don't think that I do. Let's just see. Because we have... Because I can always stamp another one of these pretty quickly, right? So that's not a big deal. Okay, so if we remove 2 of these for the top one, because these are the 4.5. Sorry, I'm talking to myself for a second. So these would be, and these are top loading. Okay, so I'm going to set these aside for a second because those are the top loading. So I would need one at 4.5, right? Yep. I just don't think I have enough. 4.5. Yeah, one would be yeah, it wouldn't be quite wide enough. It's okay. We're just going to go with it. And we'll decorate these other ones up to kind of be like the other ones. I wonder if I could do all 4 at once. Probably not. Oh, I did it. Probably not great on the thing though. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and round out these other ones too. Okay. All right. So that does it for this video, I think. And then tomorrow, the video will probably be a little bit longer, and we'll just decorate up the rest of these and kind of get them stuck in the pockets. And then I'd like to add laces and some trims and stuff to the inside of this little guy. So yeah, I will just talk to you soon. Hope you guys are doing well. Bye.